What's up guys, it's me, Raz, and today we're gonna talk about all the new stuff we got in this season in creative mode. I think we got some amazing stuff this season, but also some stuff that was kinda useless, so yeah, let's get into it. So we are gonna start with the gas stations we got this season. And I think they're kinda cool, but kind of useless also. They have a new chapter 3 design, which I kinda love. They got some cool props like the tires and everything. I really like this arcade thing. And they are overly decent. I like this Spillax thing a bit more. It has some cooler props. It has these tubes and everything. From the inside it's the same, I think. And it has also this cool clock on top, kind of clock I think. And yeah, the walls are not very special, even though I like these pillars. They look kind of cool, and you can use them for cool stuff. I also like these like round pieces. It's nothing special in this thing. Maybe the floors are a bit cool, but yeah, I think that's like everything for this. So let's get to the next. Next up, we have the fortress pieces and prefabs. I think they are amazing. I love the drill. It's so good. It has some of the most favorite pieces in there. I love these chairs, like these pilot things. I also love these like going inside walls. Pretty cool. We also got moving doors, which aren't like 7 doors. And they look super clean. I love them. They almost look the same, but still are great. We got so much new stuff. I mean, it's still IO themed, what I didn't like. Because IO stuff we got so much this season, it's bothering me. And yeah, it also has like these monitors with sound, which I find it like kind of cool. Also got these big monitors. It also has these ties, which I love. They look so cool. And yeah, that's like everything from this. I will rate this about a 7 out of 10. And now we have something very huge, the Chunkus Speedway stuff. The prefabs aren't like super amazing, they are kind of bland, even though I kind of like these bunker things because I look like the chapter 3 stuff. I also like the walls, like the red and the blue walls, they are both pretty amazing. It's nothing special, it's just like this room and everything. Then we have this one, which has solar panels, which are kind of cool. It's still nothing special. Uses many chapter 2 and chapter 1 things, but also some chapter 3 things like the tires, but we had them in the gas stations. This one is probably the most special. It's like a viewers thing. I don't know the name right now. And it has a Spillax thing, which I kind of like because we have more billboards which we can use. It also has these things, like the things that hold it up. They are amazing. Also, it's the kitchen pieces. And now we get to the best thing about this, the new roads. Let me find them. Oh, there it is. The new roads are so amazing. They look way better than the old chapter 1 ones we need to use. They are still, like, not my favorite, but they're way better. Like, we don't have more streets. I would wish that for the next season. Also, the rest is kind of boring, even though the other floors are also amazing, but not as special as the roads. And the walls don't have something like cool on them. It's just bland walls. The solar panel is cool, as said. This circle piece is also kind of nice, but we had that before. Yeah. So this is actually pretty bland, and I will give this like a 8 out of 10 for the roads. And yeah, now we have something that's very similar to the fortress, the covered or command cavern. They're both almost the same. And yeah, I don't really like them. I pretty like the dam pieces we had, but we have also them on the Tilted Towers Island. They are pretty cool, but I think they just don't have something. Oh wow, this looks. Oh, okay. Never mind. This floor looks amazing. We have some bombs and everything, and I think most of them look the same. Like there's nothing special about this one. Maybe the containers are a bit special, and yeah, gates, but yeah, like if you look at this looks like the other one, but a bit bigger, which I don't like. It's probably my least favorite thing they added this season because they feel bland, even though we got some cool stuff in there. You need to really look for them, and the prefabs aren't best, and this is just flying, probably something they load in. And the lights are pretty cool also, but nothing special. Like same with this one, this like tower thing. Doesn't look anything special. And the most amazing thing about this is probably the blimp, because of his cannon. I love his cannon down there. The blimp is also amazing, so we can now like make aircraft and everything. The command center is pretty cool. Also has these moving doors and the like inner walls that Fortress has is very similar. Even though the blimps weren't the best in VR, I think in creative mode they actually fit pretty good. Even though they're also IO themed, which I don't like. We have the scaffolding and everything, which I love. We have these walls. These turbines are so amazing. This is probably one of my favorite pieces we got this season. And yeah, the IO blimp also has these like signal things, which are also kind of cool. And I still love this cannon. Oh my god, it's so good. Next up, we got these like inner big pieces. We have the satellite, which is kind of cool because it has like this red point and makes sounds, I think. Yeah, I think that makes sounds. Also, the billboards right there. And this is like the IO blimp pieces. I love them. They're pretty similar to the Fortress, but we got this like ceiling base operation thing. Let me just, okay, never mind. We also have these wall things, which I love. We also had them in the yard, but they were like kind of golden. We got nukes, which are amazing, because you can use them for like prop moving things. We could get it later into. We also have these cannons, which are, as I said, amazing. The blimp pieces are kind of nice. And yeah, I think they're pretty cool. Also, the gallery is actually pretty bland because we had most of us in the Fortress, maybe not a drill or this pickup thing. And yeah, it's kind of boring. We have some of this in the Shark, some of it's like new, but it looks almost the same. The walls are kind of cool, but still the IO like thing on them kind of annoy me. And yeah, they're cool for like factory buildings. And yeah, the floors are probably the best of it because like we have these amazing road floors. We have a set, this piece which I just found, which is amazing. And I think I just love the roads. The stairs are pretty okay, I guess, but the floors are actually amazing from the blimp. This is the blimp thing, I think. They are pretty bland, same as the walls, even though it has these nice things, which are in the command center, I think. You can easily make like these things, like a viewing piece. Would be good if you recreate something with it. We also have this tiny piece, which you can easily use for like eyes of a robot. Especially like many people right now build mech builds. Maybe this would be cool because it looks like the eyes. Yeah, and that's IO. I think I rated 6 out of 10. Now we have also something huge, the roads. We got roads in like mid of the season and the mid-season updates. They are amazing. I like them because you can like make amazing racing maps. You can do stuff very fast. Even though for most of its pieces, like these are pretty useless, but these are probably the best ones. Like, well, this one. You can make roads like right now so fast. If I'm, it's not working right now. Wait. Yeah, like, oh man. Let me just change my grid snap. And yeah, you can do roads so fast now. It's so amazing. Then we have like these round things and ramps and everything. These kind of remind me of cars. Then we have the ramps, which are kind of cool, or these fences where you can do like a cage or something very, very fast. Maybe for like a zoo build or anything. You can use these, and like in a few seconds you have like a big cage, which is kind of amazing. And we also have like railing for the stuff, even though some of them already have railings, so these are kind of useless, I think. And we also have like the ramp design with this, and we also have these cages where you can like also make like a cage, but like so there's like terrain around it. That's why it's like kind of thing. It's super fast. I love it. It's like 6 memory or something. Then you can also build like a jar or something, like an iron jar, and it looks super cool. I love it. And yeah, that's everything out right now. We get to the bit more random stuff we got this season, and we got clouds, and yeah, they kind of move a bit. They are pretty cool. I still think they're kind of useless, but you can like make clouds really quick if you like need them or something. I will not like use them that much. I didn't really use them that much, but they look kind of cool. But like they look too cartoony for like most of the maps. So yeah. Then we have primitive shape 2.0, I think it's called, where we got new primitive shapes. I still don't know why they just added them to the other ones, but okay. And we have all of these designs. We have like disco, cube, and everything, hexagon, ice, fire, slurp, and they look so cool. I actually liked the galaxy one the most probably, same, and the hexagon. And they actually react to music, which is so cool. Oops. Like, it looks so cool, like the lava and everything reacting to your dance moves. The galaxy looks amazing with it. The most that changes is with the skull flow, I think. And yeah, they're super cool. I think this is like everything they have on this. I would rate this 5 out of 10. Next up, we got probably the best thing we got this season, and it's the modular terrain. It looks so beautiful. I love it. Like everything we have on this. We have like normal, we have snow, we have grassland, we have the stone. We also have a volcanic version of it, which also looks cool, even though I would only use like the black one of it, because the other ones look like the other, like the one I showed before. But yeah, they are super cool. I love these rocks. And these islands are so nice. And actually, the grass, everywhere you like move it, it's like moving with it. So if you like turn it around, you see the grass is always on top, and I love it. It's so cool on this, and like you can turn it around how you want. The grass will always be on top. And we also have these like heads and dragons. The skull actually goes pretty big, so you can make like a cave with it, like a cave with no things in it, which I love. It looks cool from the inside and outside. We have these Jonesy heads, these like altar things, which are also pretty cool. We also have these mountains, which also look kind of amazing. Like you can do mountains like in a few seconds, mountain ranges and everything. You see how big they can be, and they are pretty cool. I like them. And they also have a desert version, which is kind of amazing, even though I don't like the red one. It's looking kind of disgusting. The snow ones also doesn't make really sense, but the normal desert ones are pretty nice. They also have like the thing, they also have the same thing as the other ones, so everything is always on top of the sand. And yeah, then we also have skulls and everything, like the Jonesy heads, or altars. We also have them in like a desert version. And then we also have a chunk of Speedway in like new desert terrain, which I forgot to mention chunk of Speedway, but it makes more sense here. And I just love it, more trees and everything. And I think this whole entire new stuff is basically a 10 out of 10, I think. And now for the last part, we are gonna talk about the devices. The devices we got this season were kinda less, but we got some amazing devices, and let's start with one of my favorite devices ever, the water device. It's so great. We got so much stuff on it at the beginning, and it worked perfectly fine at the beginning actually. As you see, it's just water. You can now place water anywhere, which we could have got in chapter before, but now we have it in this chapter, which is kind of late. And you can turn on so much stuff on here, like a width, depth, and how much water is there at the beginning, which is also super cool. And you can also make it fill it up, go down and everything, and this is just an amazing device. Next up we got the tank, which we have in BR, so I'm not going to talk about really much. You have like the simple shooting and everything. As you know, they can get some big like climbing. They can go on top pretty fast. We have like a turret seat and everything, and yeah, these are basically the tanks. And then we have these shooting things, which are like, I think, against cars. I don't know. I don't really know the purpose, but they're here now. Let me just try it out on the tank. Let me just place down the tank and go onto that. And it does 300 damage, so okay. It's better on cost. Then we have artillery cannon, which is probably one of the best things. You can shoot yourself, you can shoot stuff out of it. It's so good. Even though I don't know why it's on a vehicle spawner, it has, which is kind of random. Next up, we have the battle bus, which we also know from the BR. It is just a better version of a tank, I think, with more stuff, even though like you need 2 players for it at least. It has this shooting thing and a turret on it. And also the places, so yeah, the bus is actually one of the best vehicles. It's super OP. Next up, we have the prop mover. Prop mover, oh my god, I love this thing. It's so great because like it's so good for live events. It's so good for like stuff to make your map feel like organic and realistic, which we couldn't do before, which is kind of weird. But it's so amazing. We actually got so much moving stuff in this season. You can like change how fast it goes, how long it goes, when it goes. It's just amazing. Let me just show you in the game. Let me just find the spawn pad real quick. There is it. And let me just stop here. And as you will see soon, it will just be start moving in like 3, 2, 1. Yeah, as you've seen it move, you can like change everything. If it goes through pops and everything, it does damage. It is so cool. I love it. And yeah, it's probably one of my favorite devices added, even though I didn't understand it really at the beginning. Next up, we got the Llamatron. Llamatron was wished, but it is kind of bad as we got it. As you see, it has like videos, it actually makes sounds, which is kind of cool. We have like this jungle jam thing, which has like this ranger kind of sounds. We have this like rifting reality thing, which has this chill sound. We also have the one from Party Royale, which we got later, which I find kind of pretty stupid, but this isn't like the default video. It has this like cool device sound thing. You can change how it looks, like the shape. It can be a circle, it can be like curved, it can be like a portrait, it can be a square, it can be everything. It could be a triangle and a half circle. It's actually pretty cool. I find it pretty decent. It's not the best device. It's mostly a troll device with a butterbond sound. Next up, we got probably one of the most amazing devices for much people. I think it is also cool because you can change so much stuff on the VFX creator. It's not very user friendly at the beginning. I didn't understand it. I need like half an hour to just check this device, and I rarely use it. But it's super cool. You can do like everything. You can do like water pouring, and you can do fire. You can do like explosions and everything. You can do everything you can do. There's actually a website where you can look them up, and it is also amazing. I think this is like a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. If you got to this end, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you probably next season. Goodbye.